Hey, I have a tip for you today if you want to improve your grammar and you don't know how you could do it because maybe you've been learning the language you're learning for many years and you still feel quite unsure about your grammar and you have some parts of the grammar which are just not absolutely okay for you. And in that case, I totally recommend you to go to the next bookstore and have a look at what's available out there, because there are so many amazing books which help you go through grammar in a very nice way, using exercises which have been prepared especially for students who are improving their language on a certain level. I'll give you an example. For example, there is this 50 ways to improve your French, and this is a very nice book by Teach Yourself, where you have exercises. It's a small format. It's really nice to hold in the hands, and it even smells very nicely, which is very important to me personally. And you just go through short chapters which take 2 pages and do the exercises. So if there's, let's say, 60 pages in such a book, you can comfortably go through them in 2 months with 1 chapter a day. But don't forget, the most important thing is always to come back to the parts where you had a problem. That means if you made a mistake in one of these sentences, in one of the exercises, you should always mark it, and the next day, before you go to the next chapter, go back to the previous one and go through those again to make sure that you remember those things where you made a mistake. So this is an example for French. What I really like for learning German is the series Deutsch üben from Hübe. And there are so many books of this type. I have gone through at least 5 of them when I was learning German myself. And this book, for example, is about typical mistakes in German, collected by many students. And again, it's a very nice book which has a lot of exercises where they're really short. So 1 a day is, I think, the perfect way to go through a book like this. It will not take you too much time, and it's nice to have a system like this, because learning systematically is quite important, as you know if you follow my videos. So I really recommend these books to improve your German on any levels. And then I have an example for Spanish, where if you're learning Spanish, you know that subjuntivo is the most problematic grammar point. So if that's a problem for you, why not buy a book which specializes in subjuntivo, or the conjunctive, and go through the exercises which are in the book. Again, 1 by 1, day by day, marking the sentences where you made a mistake. In this way, you can spend a month or 2 working on your grammar, and you will definitely feel a difference at the end, because you will have all these amazing examples of the grammar in your mind, and you can use them in your speaking, in your writing, reading, whatever else you're doing with the language. So go to the next bookstore, have a look at what's available out there, and if you find a book you like, you'll see how much fun it will be learning grammar and improving it in this way.